It's going on, fellas, and welcome back to episode 3 of the beta save with Atalanta. It's me, FoggyPlays. We're playing Football Manager 21 again today, because the beta's just been released recently, and I am enjoying the game quite a lot. As you can see, we're currently sitting second in the league with the game in hand over Juventus, but they are 4 points clear because we've dropped points. Unfortunately, we dropped our first points of the season, and it wasn't ideal. I'll have a quick look to see how we're getting on in the old Serie A and the Champions League, because I did forget that the Champions League is a thing. So since we were here last, we went and beat Parma 2-1, Illich with a brace, then beat Spezia. Not been having a great time. They've had one draw, I think it is. We beat them 3-1. It was. Then we went and played Real Madrid at home, which, made it so that the result wasn't all that surprising, but it still was surprising. We beat Real Madrid 2-1. Beat Fiorentina 2-0. Goossens getting himself another cheeky goal. He is an absolute worldly left back. Reminds me an awful lot of our Canadian friend in the Hertha save that we did last year. Alexander Mitchell just seems to play really well from the left wing, and he's got nobody in front of him. We went and drew away from home with Borussia Dortmund. Illich got himself another goal. Then we went to Roma, beat them 2-0, and it was Muriel with the last minute confirmation goal, I want to say. Then we went to Turkey against Başakşehir, and we beat them 4-1. It was 1-1 for quite a while. No, because Hatboer got himself a goal. We scored in the 93rd minute, and it was just delightful. I was very happy. The game against Spezia, as you can see, 45th and 43rd. I knew one of those games had a result that was like we had many goals scored late on in some half, and that's the one. Then we went and lost to Sampdoria, which was very disappointing because we were much better than them. Unfortunately, it's brought up the whole game. Has it? I just want to see. How do I? No, I don't want to see. Go away. We just click on this. Goossens scored himself a cheeky own goal. As you can see, they had a 0.46 xG or 1.83, and they scored twice. Second goal, not really deserved. As you can see, Goossens just hammers it into the back of the net. It was amazing. Killer instincts by Goossens. But we're taking on AC Milan today and Başakşehir in the Champions League. The Başakşehir game is at home, so beat them away from home 4-1. You'd expect us to do the business at home. The Champions League, Borussia Dortmund are second, Real Madrid and Başakşehir are bottom. We're the only team that looks like we've actually played football before. Every other team's taking results or points off each other. Like Başakşehir beat Borussia Dortmund, and then Başakşehir got absolutely slapped by Real Madrid, and then Borussia Dortmund and Atalanta drew. I actually didn't realise Giero has scored twice in the Champions League already. Because he scored against us and he scored against... No. Says... What? Wait. No, I was looking at that again. Okay. Never mind. Ignore me. I am high as fuck, clearly. So, transfers. We have had a few transfers since you were here last. We brought in Stefano Torati, who is a Sassuolo goalkeeper, who we paid 850k for. This guy, he's quite good. Has the potential to be 3.5 star. He used to be 4.5 star, so he's gotten worse since he joined us. And then we also loaned in IntoRowZ, because we were desperately short of goalkeepers. Because I did a thing where I sold Gym City for an Albanian. We sold him for 6.5 million to Porto because we didn't have room in our squad for him, and that was disappointing because he's quite a good player. But then we also signed one of our backup goalkeepers who was just that. He's valued at 2.3. They paid 1.9 million for him. I think he was valued at like 300k. But the board is not happy with that. They're not as unhappy as they used to be. More things have happened that have upset them. We're also expanding the stadium, which is something they wanted to do in 5 years. We're doing it. I misread it and thought it was going to be like 4 months. It's actually 10 months. So that's disappointing. But still, we're going into this AC Milan game in a better position than theirs. Like I said, second, AC Milan 13th. They do have Zlatan, who has been absolutely banging them in. Cristiano Ronaldo, just ignore him. He's already scored like 2 hat-tricks. But this is how we're going lining up. We have Radu in goal because I forgot to take Gilini off being able to play for the under-20s. Trying to get his match fitness back up. He's played in the Champions League a couple of times. He's not terrible. Tolio, Romero and Palomino as the centre-back trio. Obviously, that's like our go-to. Garay dropped out of the team ever so slightly since Romero came back from his naughty boy sending off that he had, I think. Hotbor and Goosens as our wing-backs. Darun and Piscina as our central midfield. Gomez behind Zapata and Lammers. We are just back from a international break, so Pasalic and Ilic are both a little bit on the tired side. And everyone else that's fit is playing or on the bench. Or, yeah, anyone else is really available. So that is how we're lining up. Let's have a look and see what the AC Milan team looks like. Nobody is pissed off, which is good. So teams are warming up, but we haven't had the team sheet yet. Okay, there we go. Donnarumma in goal. It's already looking fruity. Kerr, Romagnoli, Theo Hernandez, Kessie, Brahim Diaz, Zlatan, Diego Dalot on the bench. Interesting. Tonali's on the bench. Daniel Maldini is a player that constantly gets recommended to me by my scouts. They're constantly like, you should sign this guy. Interface, Benevento. Don't see this being there yet. Second, good recent form. Momentum. Zlatan, banging in the goals so far. I'm confident in their ability. Donnarumma, almost unbeatable in goal for Milan recently. He's conceded 14 goals in 12 games. Okay. I did have one interview, conference, meeting, thing. What's it called? I was talking to the press. I really pissed them off before the Sampdoria game, which was, obviously not ideal to be annoying every media member, but it didn't work out all that well, actually, to be fair. We did get beaten. I did say that Ranieri was playing dinosaur football, which they took the wrong way. They took out of context. They didn't really. It was just, are we after giving away another penalty? Oh my. This is the second, soft penalty we're after giving away. We gave away a soft penalty in another game, and I think one of my players just... Oh, Radu with the save. Kind of like that. It just... He brushed off a player, and they gave the penalty. And I was like, excuse me? Why are you giving the penalty for this? This is not a penalty situation to be giving. Their player that Rebic went off injured and is aggressive. Okay. So, bar that penalty, nothing has happened. Okay. The last time I threw a water bottle, it motivated pretty much everybody. Okay, Palomino, the only one that isn't overly impressed. If anyone knows a quicker way of deselecting all of these players, I would be delighted to... Okay, he doesn't care. So we're just gonna keep at it, keep doing what we're doing. I'm going to shout at them, demand more, because I found that has been still quite good Darun almost gave away a free kick there by the looks of it, but he didn't. Calabria gets it across, and Zlatan puts it behind. Or Demand Moore's after going through now. Who's taking the corner? A Roma or two up against Verona. Lammers picks up... Oh, nothing happens. Okay. Zlatan still on a 6.7, having missed that penalty. Really nothing has happened. One thing I did forget that you could do in FM21 that you couldn't do before was make multiple changes. So, took advantage of that in the last game. Darun is going to come off for Furler. Sak is coming on for Headburr because he is tiring. I'm going to bring on Murrell. Yeah, bring on Luis Muriel because he is decent. And Zapata's not been great. I don't know if it's just that I'm not using him effectively, but it's not been his time. Okay, we're almost 80 minutes in. Nothing is happening. Nothing is happening. I am going to berate them. I'm going to see about making another change or two. Who is... Alright, so Piscina we know is just Piscina. Piscina is just Piscina. Going to bring on Garay, and Lammers is having a poor game. So we're going to bring on Illich and just leave him run around for 10 minutes. Just move Muriel to be an advanced forward. And see how that gets on. Are we good? We good? Outstretched arms? No, not. Pump fists. Show me what you got. Confirm subs. Oh, I've already berated them, haven't I? Can't shout at them again. Do a football. No, we need to do a football. As Leluja would say. Offside. Yeah. Haig, so far offside. So far offside. So very far offside, yes? Checking goal review. Checking. Disallowed. We've had so many goals disallowed. I wouldn't have been surprised if that one was given. We're not going to get our shout in, are we? Berate. No. God damn it. We had a 0.1 XG to their 1.5. I feel like we were outplayed today. Radu, to be fair, played an 8. I'm going to thrash my arms. That was terrible. Enjoy training tomorrow. Did not see that was part of it. Enjoy training. Fuck boys. They're just back from an extended holiday, if you will. Having been away on international duty. So, yeah. I agree with Guido Malerba. Z. It was a boring game. So we will be back in just a second for the game against Başakşehir. So don't go anywhere. Stay right where you are. Right, fellas. So now it is time for us to take on Başakşehir in the Champions League. It's going to be the first Champions League game you're going to see. It's the 4th of the season. But I am so very confident that we're going to make it through that that's the reason I'm not showing as many games as I could be. Gallini goes back in goal for today, even though Sportiello has had a decent season. The 6.57. It's not great. It looks really bad, but he's had 3 appearances. Also played against Real Madrid and Borussia Dortmund in the Champions League. So it's not terrible. So that's, this is what we're doing. This is the lineup. Gallini's going on goal. The back 3 only has Caldara as a change because Romero's not registered because couldn't fit him in. Sak comes in to play for Hatboer because Hatboer is a little on the tired side. Frühler comes in because Darun annoyed me in the last game. Paslic comes back in because he's actually fit enough to play in this game. He's a decent amount of fitness. Gomez comes in because he's also fit. Illich and Zapata start as our strikers. Illich has been on absolutely fantastic form. I have had words with Zapata, so I'm hoping that fixes whatever stupidness he had going on recently, because his form's just been shocking. Tolio is interested in his looking forward to his battle with Enzo Crevelli. There was one of the midfielders Pasalic was looking forward to playing against, and Pasalic got absolutely destroyed by him for the entire game. Who was it? Irfan Kvechi. He ran rings around Pasalic in the last game. Let's hope that doesn't happen again. Raphael started the last game injured. Martin Skirtle's been an important player. Imperanu, the Moldovan, is a very good shout as well, I would say. He's a decent player. Mehmet Topal, Karim Frey. They have some good players in the team, to be fair. To be fair to them. Yeah, I'm going to see what the assistant recommends. What do you know? It's motivated everybody. Fantastic. Well, almost everybody. Are you happy with Michael as your complete mix? Yeah, why not? Oh, Nasser Chadley. Kind of disappointed, actually. I'm just going to say I'm focusing on my own team. He was really bad in the first game we played against him. Treating it as a must-win. Goosen's our left wing-back has signed a new contract, so he will not be going anywhere. Yeah, puts an end to all that transfer nonsense we've been dealing with for the last little while. Don't have to put up with it. And that is delightful for me. Illich, 2 minutes in. Penalty. Are we getting a penalty? I'm not so sure. I feel like this might be outside the area because everyone's kind of huddled. I know they're doing all this to make it go, oh, you still don't know, but normally everyone goes to the outside the box when it is a penalty. Yeah. So it's going to be just a free kick. They've changed it, made it better, but it's still somewhat obvious. There's still tells. And it's the first time I've had a penalty review in my favour. And second there I was like, watch us give away a penalty straight away. I would have been furious. We're going to demand more, because there's no more waiting 15 minutes before it makes a difference. Raphael. Back to Visca. Palumo just gets rid of Duvan. Duvan Zapata. Dink him. No, just kick it really hard at him. Would have been nice if he, tried something different, but just boots it at him as hard as he physically can. Our XG is 0.01, and Real Madrid have taken the lead against Borussia Dortmund. Not ideal. Furler headed that off the line. That could be very important. Zapata runs almost the length of the pitch after me telling him that he had to buck up or fuck off. Does the business. Runs from the edge of our area, pretty much, and then just rides a tackle and then slots it past the keeper. I think the goal that Illich scored against Borussia Dortmund, he gave the keeper the eyes. He looked one way and kicked it the other, and I was just like, oh, mwah, beautiful. Unfortunately for Başakşehir, their central defensive partnership not having a great game at the moment. But their XG is not that much or that far behind ours. Hands on hips. Not happy. Illich is nervous, but I believe in Illich. I believe Illich can do it, and if not, Illich can come off. Illich is also not playing that well. Caldara, not after. Some of our players are playing better than others. Caldara doesn't get too many opportunities. You'd think he'd want to take the opportunities he does get, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't really want... No, two of my centre-backs are on bookings. I was going to say we'd give him an old bit of a get up and go, but it's probably not a good idea. Gomez is dying, so we're going to bring on Lammers and move Illich to be the advanced playmaker. Lammers can be an advanced forward. Who else is... Goossens is tired. Filippo Grassi, who is 17-year-old, made his debut in the game against Başakşehir and had a decent game. So I'm going to keep playing him. Caldara's also playing terribly, so I'm going to bring on Papetti. Ezekiel Garay. Not so much he's dropped down in my estimations. I just think we have better options that could get the opportunity to play. And I know we're only one up, so I shouldn't be putting all my chickens in one basket. But I believe Papetti has the ability. He's got quite good attributes for, I think he's 19 now. So I believe in him. Someone put their hand up to say the player was offside. And I was like, what do you do? Just go for it. But turns out he was actually offside. Like, if you look down here, it says it before you see it here. Yeah, who? Grassy. Hand straight up. He's offside. Alright, yeah, we need to make a change because we have some tired players. Zapata has officially died, I think. I'm going to bring on Rossa. Rossa's going to make his debut. Because why not? Lammers is going to go to complete forward. And I think we take off Paslic because we don't really have anyone to play in his position. We're going to bring on Guibia. Why not? Yeah. Why not? What can you do? You can do... Yeah, what do we do? Swap you two over. There we go. I think 5 subs is all you can make. But Furler is literally dead, which is unfortunate. And Sack not feeling great with life at the moment. But we've come out 1-0 winners. I think Real Madrid won their game 1-0. Some players are apprehensive. Why would you be apprehensive? We just won the game. Outstretched arms. Well done, lads. Good win for us. Nobody cared. Hands on hips. No. Delighted with your solid... Okay. We leave it at that. I don't want to upset anyone else. Having chosen to rest a number of players... Yeah, delighted that we managed to go to that game with a victory. And Real Madrid, yep, 1-0 against Borussia Dortmund. So we're almost guaranteed to have qualified already. I think. Because there's 6 points left. We're 6 points ahead of Borussia Dortmund. And we play them next, if I'm not mistaken. No, I am very mistaken. It is Real Madrid and Borussia Dortmund. So... we have to come back for next episode will be Real Madrid and Borussia Dortmund because we have to play the 2 games to guarantee that we go through. Makes sense. So that's what we're going to do in the next episode. If you have enjoyed, please do make sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe. Share with all of your friends and I will see you in the next one. Bye!